to the home of the Penn State Nittany Lions, Beaver Stadium in State College, Pennsylvania. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Delaware Blue Hens. And the Blue Hens will put total leather and will get started. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He's got great speed. He's on the loose. There he goes. Open it up. He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Penn State.
And you cannot start this game any better than to take the opening kickoff all the way to the house. How about the speed by the return man? Once he got in the open field, that dude was gone. This place is going crazy.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Delaware's offense will get the football first. There's a receiver who's going to draw some attention, Jesse, but really, he's just part of this whole offensive puzzle.
He hasn't been the most consistent guy when it comes to catching the ball for this offense this year, but he has had some big moments. He has had some big games as well. And David, you know, from a roster standpoint, they're generally not going to overmatch or overwhelm anybody from the receiver spot, but this is...
There he goes! You want to talk about shifting the field in an instant. He's got it all the way down to the 10-yard line. The Blue Hens are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. These fans raising the volume on 2nd and goal. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. Nice move there. He's shoved out of bounds right at the 6-yard line as they were able to at least keep him out of the end zone. Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Delaware. Fitted in the window for the score.
Well, they wanted to turn the page after losing their last game, so how about you come out in this one? On the opening drive, you march the field 75 yards and put 6 on the board. You can't start a game better than that.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He only needs a sliver of daylight. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. So Penn State's offense headed onto the field. I'll first look at them today. They're led by a sensational signal caller. And Jesse, one thing every elite quarterback knows is where to find the weak spot in the secondary. And there might be a few of them.
Yeah, there's no mystery where this quarterback is going to be throwing the football and who he's going to be trying to pick on. They knew coming into this game this was going to be the matchup they want to take advantage of. Now, David, the defense and their coordinator are going to have to find creative ways to help out this cornerback and use safety coverage over the top, some zone, try and get him as many doubles as they can, but you can't double cover all game long. This guy's going to be on an island from time to time, and you know that's when the quarterback's going to go after.
I was about to say, dude, I'm not giving you that opportunity. I'm not putting him on an island. I'm going to use zone coverages. I'm going to try to hide him as much as I can. You see this all the time. You know you're a deficiency. How do you mask it? How do you hide it? If he goes one-on-one on an island, that's a bad job calling defense.
The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when they're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
Give to the running back. He breaks a tackle. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. And the Blue Hens want to move quickly.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Well, this guy's had all of college football talking after coming away with 3 sacks in his first game, and he already notches his first sack in this one. What a terror he has been on offenses early this season.
With the catch, it's Tyree. He gets it out to the 28-yard line, not enough to pick up the first down. The Blue Hens line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Wants to return it. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. The Nittany Lions with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Turning it on! He's at the top. Touchdown, Penn State! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
And now this offense will take the field again. Looking for room, it's Buck. Nice move there. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5. And the Blue Hens can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Here's the pressure. These old girders are rocking on third down here at Beaver Stadium. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Grabbed over the middle. It's Tyree. He gets it out to the 28-yard line. Not enough to pick up the first down. The Blue Hens will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Almost everything has gone their way so far, up 21-7, and they have it back. From the shotgun, the inside give. Past the sticks, and he may get more. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. And the Nittany Lions took those plain headgears, got their blocks, and picked up the first down.
Yeah, and those headgears are a staple, aren't they, of college football? I know exactly what you're talking about, those beautiful helmets. They don't change very much, very traditional. Penn State keeps it simple. Being traditional, running the football.
They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a first and goal from the 10. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Tight end now in motion. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
How explosive is this offense, right? They rev it up so quickly. Speed, playmaking ability, versatility, running, throwing, NFL talent all over the place. And after that last touchdown, they've already blown this game wide open. And guys, we're not even through the first quarter yet.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. And the Blue Hens now with a long first down. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Working that wide receiver screen. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. They're facing a third down. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be fourth down. The Blue Hens will call on their punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Everything's been working so far. They've had it 3 times, reached the end zone, going for it all. And it's a touchdown. It is also a play in which there is a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. And that is a punch right in the gut to make a play like that and have a penalty wipe it out. The hand to the running back. Oh, he's got some space. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Here comes the offense on second down. They'll run play action. Just goes right through the wicket and brings up third down. Man, he will be thinking about that one. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Pulls it in. It's Martin. Kearney on the jet. And he'll run into the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State!
When these offenses get in a rhythm, they're hard to stop. Already up early, got a short field, take advantage of it too, get another touchdown. This offense is doing whatever they want to do and having a lot of success.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And now the Blue Hen offense onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Off the play fake on first down. Fires to the wideout. And just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one.
Well, he's been Mr. Dependable early in this game. The first 5 attempts, all complete. Finally, the defense able to force an incompletion when they throw his way. This guy's route running his hands. It's a matchup problem, but the defense finally has something good happen.
He finds a dead spot in the middle. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. They go to the ground. Nice move to pick up yardage. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Now the play fake. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line.
And he feels the heat coming in. It burns him up. Another sack. And the Blue Hens will punt it away on fourth down. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Looking to throw on first down. He lofts one down the sideline. And that ball is intercepted at the goal line. Going the other way, and he's got room. They bring him down, but that great defensive play might be overturned. Let's see what the call is. That is a tough one to take. They had the interception, but it's taken away by the pass interference penalty. Boy, as a defense, you hate to just hand out first downs on a penalty. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. They're dealing with a second and long. Looking to fire. Scrambling away. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Firing to the right, complete. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. A first down run on the doorstep. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! And they take it in for 6 more points. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category.
And he's in for his 3rd rushing touchdown. You college fantasy football players, that is what you want to see. +6, +6, +6. Let's go.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Buck. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Leaves it with the back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Blue Hens are in the hurry-up. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. The punt team makes its way onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. They'll go to the ground. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
This is a good sign for this defense. The rate they were going, not touching the quarterback, him already having 2 touchdown passes in the first half, this was not going to be a fun.
He'll take a shot. And he got a hand on it to knock it down in the end zone. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. Field goal is good. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50+, and he did it with ease.
On the move from inside his 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. So the offense doesn't want to take a chance here. They'll just come out and take a knee and wrap up the half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Winning can become a habit. Now they've won back-to-back games and probably building a little confidence from that.
And you want it to be a habit. That's what you talk about as a